PK prior to every game as a way to loosen up and kind of as an informal scouting report for the other team. That guy just soaks up all the basketball he can get. Keep listening, KD, and keep playing.
Porter passes to Seraphin. Humphries with a screen on Durant. 5 on the clock. Sessions, no good. Thunder trailing by 8. And Kevin Durant, guys, officially listed, I'm looking at my book here, 6'9". I imagine he's that height in video games.
Yeah, maybe. You know, it's interesting. A lot of guys who are 6'11" or 7 feet prefer to actually be listed as smaller. I think it's because in Durant's case, he wants to be known as more of a guard than a forward. But regardless, it doesn't matter what they list him at. He's just a ridiculously talented player.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Adams. In his quarter comes in for Nick Collison. Dion Waiters checked in for Anthony Morris. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. And Scott Brooks, even when the Thunder were really a young team, was pretty open to getting input from his players, and they like that.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's a collaborative style, and really a credit to Scott Brooks that he's secure enough with himself to allow his players to have that input. You know, engaging his players and keeping them invested. It's not easy for coaches to do when they're expected to always be in control and have the answers, and he's got some great team leaders too, so it's a nice fit for that collaborative style.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. As you know, Russell Westbrook, one of the most competitive guys you'll meet. He looks as though he is angry on the court, and quite often he is. As Kevin Durant has said, anger could be good and bad, but it's on the good side for us. He doesn't like anybody he is playing against. He does a great job every single game of playing with fire and with force. Guys?
He's something else, Doris. Thanks. Thunder trailing by 8. Back to Westbrook. Outside for Durant. Raiders on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Blocked. Sessions with it. Averaging 6 points per contest. Porter in the corner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Durant, no good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Well, with the way that Kevin Durant has improved over the last few seasons, you have to wonder if he's even yet peaked as a player. It's scary to think that there's still some room for growth. I think he can get stronger and develop a better low post game.
2 points. Westbrook drives in. Wasted no time on that one.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
So timeout call here. The first for Washington. Gortat's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Nene comes in for Chris Humphries. Pierce is checked in for Porter. And Rasul Butler's subbed in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions kicks the butt. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Wizards leading by 6. Now here's Sessions. He's guarded closely. Pierce attacking. Kicks it to Butler. And Nene slams it in. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it on.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Man, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
Now here's Sessions. He feeds it to Gortat. He got it up. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Wizards. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You're looking today. What a contribution.
That'll be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half here, because so far they have had no answer for him down on the block.
Well, you've got to mix up the looks you give him. Bump him out some, fronting, play behind, double team him. But right now, he looks unstoppable in the paint.
The second half just about to get going here. Look at today. What a contribution.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Nene down low, Gortat. Rasul Butler is out there with Wall. And it's Pierce in the small forward spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
They call him Serge Ibaka. Ibaka has led the league in total blocks for 4 straight seasons. I love that Ibaka.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Ibaka, also known as surge protector, devastating, soaring in from that weak side as always.
Yeah, Kevin, I
Pour it down that time.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. There's the screen.
Russell
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Now Wall. He's got 6. It's Pierce with the drive. And Wall kicks to Pierce. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. That's 7 points for Paul Pierce.
Guys, they had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks. They made 3 out of 4 of them.
Washington leading now by 9. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
I'd say that pass played 140 with Durant.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Shots good by Waiters. Here is Wall.
for 3.
Right now averaging 17 points a game. Pass to Butler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his
This
first
is his
personal
first
foul.
free throw of the game.
At the line
The
for
first one
Wizards.
falls. Kevin
Rasul
Johnson,
Butler.
he's checked in for Washington.
At the line for 2.
It's in for Nene. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating more parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the last CBA, where the NBA more than tripled the amount of revenue sharing between the big market and the small market teams. The little guys, I think, are in a much better position now than they were a few years ago.
Ball's not loose. All with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pocket 4. Here's with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
2 points.
And most NBA teams now can turn a profit with the revenue sharing and still field a competitive team.
And I think that's really important, is to try to balance it out between the large market teams and the smaller market teams. Clearly, revenue creation is different. The bigger market versus the smaller one. So with the tougher luxury tax, revenue sharing, the size of the market is a little bit mitigated. So therefore, everybody has a better team to be competitive.
So timeout call here. The first for Washington.
Well, going back a few seasons, the Thunder with a great young foundation, but they were faced with some tough financial decisions. In the end, Serge Ibaka was extended, James Harden was traded. Now most would argue that Harden is the better player, but of course, as far as fit is concerned, Ibaka, I think, was the right choice because of his defensive prowess.
Porter's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Rasul Butler. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City.
Thunder foul.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in
Serge Ibaka.
for Dion Waiters.
That's his second personal foul.
And Serge Ibaka
Shooting
trying
for
to claim
Washington.
that every team in the NBA
Chris
covets
Humphries.
stretch 4 with 3-point range.
At the
Some
line for
block
2.
shots, and he can play some center too.
Kevin, that's a very unique skill set he has. I mean, actually, he might be the only player in the league who truly fits that description you just laid out.
Humphries hits them both.
Boy, Chris Humphries is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. Has always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive
Russell
glass.
Westbrook.
Never afraid to get in there and battle. He never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
Wall attacking. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one.
Russell
Drawing the
Westbrook.
whistle and a lot of contact
That's
there.
his first personal foul.
And
At the line
Humphries
for your
might be
Wizards.
regarded as a defender, but
John
no,
Wall.
Steve, I think he made some strides in this season.
I agree, Kevin. He blocked shots at a high rate. You know, in the past, he struggled against the quicker power forwards, but he's got the size and strength to deal with the real strong fours around the NBA.
John Wall is becoming very efficient running the pick and roll. He's got a nice pull up from the right elbow. He decides to sag off or go under the screen, and if they play up on him, he can blow right by him. So because of his finishing ability, that's a tough cover.
Here's Porter. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Kevin Durant.
And Wall has some good big men to work with running that pick and roll. Nene, very mobile. Steve, a great finisher.
Yeah, and of course, Marcin Gortat spent a couple years running the pick and roll with Steve Nash in Phoenix, so you know, he's had some pointers for Wall too. All in all, you love to see the chemistry that has developed between all those players.
Humphries sets a pick for Wall. He kicks it to Humphries. Here's Seraphin.
Kevin Seraphin, 2
Lays
points.
it up and banks it in. Seraphin's got his first points in this one.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Wall against Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell
Defensive
Westbrook.
foul. Russell
So
Westbrook.
that will be his second foul of the
That's his
game. We're in the
second
bonus.
personal foul.
And we'll go to the line. to shoot
14
two.
foul.
The Wizards have got a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
John Wall. At the line for 2.
It's the second from the line. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess